everybody, I'm Tiffany and this is Nova. You may have seen some of our Jamberry Juniors floating around Instagram, and one of the top questions that I get when I'm hosting parties is how do you get the Jamberry Juniors to stay on your toddler? So just a quick backstory. I've been doing the Jamberry wraps on her nails since she was 17 months. She wouldn't let me do them before then. And I'm very, very meticulous about the prep with her nails, and we generally get anywhere from 8 to 10 days with her wraps before they fall off. She's very hard on her fingers. She has them in her mouth. She's playing in the dirt, normal toddler stuff. And so, yeah, we're gonna show you how we apply the Juniors on a toddler. Sometimes it's a little trickier on a smaller child than it would be on an older child that's able to sit still and understand what's going on. So she loves her pretty nails when they're all done, but I usually have about a 15-minute window before she wants to run off and play. So a few things that I'm gonna tell you beforehand is seriously, like your iPad or Netflix with their favorite show. Make sure that your toddler is fed and, you know, she just woke up maybe an hour ago, so she's in a pretty great mood. She should be okay with letting me do her nails. A few supplies that you're gonna need is your mini heater or your heat source. Some people will use a rice bag instead of a heater, but on her nails, I prefer to do the traditional method. I heat the wrap, I put it on, and we're done there. So you can use a rice bag, but she doesn't seem to mind the traditional method. That's how I've always done it on her nails. Some other things that we're gonna need is your Jamberry Juniors. Today we're going to be putting French Tip and Little Momo on her nails. And then for her nails, you're also going to need a pair of fingernail clippers, cuticle pusher, and an orange stick. You're also going to need something to clean their nails with. I talked about how prep is so important. Wash your hands and wash their hands in Dawn dishwashing soap. It'll strip the grease down. One reason that the Jams have a hard time staying on little fingers is because if you think about how soft their skin is, they naturally tend to have more oils in their skin and on their nails. And so because they're more oily, it's going to have a harder time adhering to the nail. So make sure that you wash in Dawn dishwashing soap. We've both done that. We're gonna wash one more time before we get started. And then one other thing that you're going to need to apply nails is either white vinegar. I'm sure you might have seen the tips coming around, either white vinegar or alcohol swabs, or I like to use the nail prep cleanser that's a non-acetone from Jamberry. Let's get started.